You've seen the picture, right? The one with the laptop perched on a rustic wooden table overlooking a turquoise ocean. The person holding the coffee mug has a relaxed smile, not a care in the world because the email notification on the screen just announced, "You've made a sale." This is the dream they sell us. Passive income, the holy grail of modern work. Money that flows into your bank account while you sleep, travel, or binge watch your favorite show. It's a powerful, intoxicating idea. But I'm here to pull back the curtain, and I need you to brace yourself because the reality isn't just different, it's brutal. The truth is, for every one person sipping that beachside coffee, there are at least 19 others who tried and are now sitting with a half-finished blog, an online course that never sold, or a pile of debt from a can't-miss investment. Why? Because the entire concept of passive income has been wrapped in a beautiful, seductive lie. The first and most painful truth we need to tackle is the word passive itself. It's a marketing masterstroke, suggesting effortlessness, ease, and automation from day one. What the gurus conveniently leave out is that passive income is the result of a phase that is anything but passive. It's the result of a period of intensely, brutally, and often thanklessly active work. Think of it like building a well. The dream of passive income is strolling out to your backyard anytime you're thirsty and simply pulling up a bucket of cool, fresh water. Effortless, right? But no one sees the back-breaking labor that came first. No one sees the months you spent surveying the land, the blisters you got from digging through dirt and rock, the sweat and frustration of lining the walls, and the painstaking process of building the crank and pulley system. The 95% who fail are the ones who were told they could have the well without ever picking up a shovel. They show up, see a vast field, and quit when water doesn't magically bubble up from the ground in the first week. The successful 5% understand that they are there to build a well, not to wish for one. What they create eventually becomes a passive source of water, but it was born from very active, very real work. Your blog, your YouTube channel, your rental property, your dividend stock portfolio, these are all wells. They require immense front-loaded effort before they produce a single drop. This leads us to the second killer of dreams, the microwave mindset in a slow cooker world. We've been conditioned to expect instant results. We order food and it arrives in 30 minutes. We want to know something, and Google gives us the answer in half a second. We apply that same expectation to building income streams, and it's a recipe for disaster. I call it the graveyard of good intentions. It's filled with blogs that have 6 posts, all published in the same month 2 years ago. It's littered with YouTube channels with 3 enthusiastic videos, followed by silence. It's the final resting place of online stores where the owner gave up after their first Facebook ad campaign didn't make them a millionaire. People get fired up, work furiously for a few weeks or even a couple of months, but when they don't see a significant return, they conclude it doesn't work and quit. They planted a seed on Monday and are upset they don't have an apple tree by Friday. The reality is that it often takes a year or more of consistent effort to see any meaningful traction. It can take writing 100 blog posts before one of them ranks on Google. It can take publishing 50 podcast episodes to build a small but loyal audience. The 95% quit in the long, silent valley of no results, right before the upward curve was about to begin. The third brutal reality is the one-man band delusion. The sales pages make it sound so simple. Use our software. Follow our 3-step system. They make you believe you just have one job, say, writing an ebook. But the moment you step into the arena, you realize you're not just the author. You're also the graphic designer for the cover, the copywriter for the sales page, the marketing expert running the ads, the social media manager, the customer service rep answering emails, and the accountant tracking your expenses. Each of these roles is a skill in itself. People spend entire careers mastering just one of them. But the aspiring passive income creator is expected to be decent at all of them, all at once. It's overwhelming. You can't just be a good writer. You have to learn search engine optimization, SEO, so people can find you. You can't just create a great online course. You have to learn how to build a sales funnel, write persuasive emails, and maybe even edit your own videos. The 95% who fail get paralyzed by this. They are passionate about one piece of the puzzle but get bogged down and discouraged by the 10 other hats they're forced to wear. The few who succeed do so by either having a superhuman capacity to learn or by focusing on one thing long enough to eventually afford to hire help for the other parts. Finally, there's the siren song of the next big thing. This is perhaps the most insidious trap of all. Because the initial phase of any project is a hard, slow grind, it's incredibly tempting to look for a shortcut. You've been working on your affiliate marketing blog for 3 months with little to show for it. Suddenly, you see an ad for a guru making $50,000 a month with crypto trading bots. So you drop the blog and jump into crypto. When that proves to be more complicated than you thought, you hear about dropshipping. You jump again. This is like trying to find gold by digging a dozen 3-foot holes. You'll never strike it rich. The real gold is 50 feet down. The 5% who succeed pick one hole and commit to digging until they hit something, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, and even when other people are yelling about the gold rush happening somewhere else. So, is the dream of passive income dead? No, not at all. But we have to redefine it. It's not about doing nothing. It's about building something, a system, an asset, a product that works for you even when you're not actively working on it. The path is simple, but it is not easy. It's choosing one vehicle and sticking with it for the long haul. It's embracing the brutally active phase of building your well. It's understanding that you are a student for the first year, not an earner. It's about celebrating the small wins. Your first 100 subscribers, your first $10 in affiliate commission. Because these are the trail markers on a very long hike. The brutal reality is that passive income isn't passive. It's a reward for the work you were willing to do when no one was watching. If you're tired of the hype and ready for a real, honest conversation about what it actually takes to build a life of freedom, you're in the right place. This is the stuff we talk about here. Subscribe to our newsletter, and let's get to work on digging that one deep hole together.